Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am here with a follow-up to the Drytron deck profile that I did a couple of days ago. And today we're playing the list very different. I'm still on the Megalith, I'm still on the Dweller, but I changed it up a lot. We're also playing some fairies right now. So to start off, first a huge shout out to my friend Shah for helping out with the list. He basically gave me my list and I improved it, at least in my opinion. And I'm really happy with the list right now. Yesterday I played the 3v3 event with my team and I went 3-1. Now, to be honest, I didn't really play against like the most insane decks or like the most insane players, and my only loss was basically against um like basically the best of all their decks. It was actually the mirror match. He was playing a very different version with Dragoon and Imperial Order apparently, which he had against me, which explains my loss. But overall, I was happy with how the deck performed. I didn't really have bad hands. I did keep drawing Ophiel at the start, but at the end I never did, so I guess that's how the luck buffed out. And I was really enjoying the deck. It has been a lot of fun to play this. You have a very wide range of like different end boards and different ways to combo, which I really like. Like you can make Beatrice, maybe not make Beatrice, end on a full, maybe use the full to make the Beatrice, end on a Dweller, and on a lot of interrupts. The most insane board that I put out yesterday was Dweller, IP, full, Herald of Ultimateness, and the Fafnir with a material, and the Medionis Draconits. That was pretty wild, and pre-prep preparation of rights definitely helped. So that's kind of the seeding of the deck. Now let's take you guys just quickly to the deck profile. All right, of course we are starting with the main deck here. One Benton, one Idaten back in the deck, one Herald of Ultimateness, playing Meteonis Draconits. I still think that this card is insane. We are playing a lot of ritual monsters, so that's something to think about. Double full Ophiel to make Dweller, and Pethor. Yeah, this is basically, it's just a normal Megalith package that we've always been playing with the fairies. For the fairies, it's gonna be maybe a little weird. Play double Diviner, and we play one Manju. Now, there are a lot of hands where you do not open it. If you open any of these, you just use that as your normal summon, and it doesn't really matter. You make Beatrice with like full, or maybe Idaten and Benton. But if you have like an interesting hand where maybe you have like the Megalith package and you have some you don't really have access to Tribute Benton 3 times, you can add Manju instead and overlay the Manju for Dweller, because I think that Dweller is one of the most insane cards in this entire format. Against every deck that I played against Phantom Knights, I played against Drytron, played against Virtual World. Yeah, it was insane against all those decks, and it won me so many games, like just the Dweller alone. Like even if they had like a droplet, they had to droplet the Dweller, but I still had like a lot of other cards on the field that they also had to droplet, so they went so minus they couldn't do anything with it. So yeah, having this as an option is really nice. It may be really weird and iffy, but in order to like improve a deck, you do have to think outside of the box sometimes, and this is my jump outside of the box. Triple Herald, Eva, and then the last fairy that we play is the Chaos Valkyria. Just in case it comes up, it's just a normal extender, and you can make Dweller with it. Triple Alpha, Triple Zeta, Triple Gamma. Because I do not play Prosperities, I play triple or double Delta, which may be bumped up to 3 eventually. I saw a lot of lists that played 3. I like having all these Drytron names in there. But that's something to think about as well. Triple Nova, Vitionis. We're not playing Fafnir anymore. Triple Emergency. 2 prep to get to 40 cards basically. Triple Tactic Talents, and the Call by the Grave for the defensive and going second strategies. That's it for the main deck, 40 cards. For the extra deck, Linkaribo, IP, Phoenix, Unicorn, Moral Sword, and Underworld Goddess. I cut the access code up because we do not play Cerberus anymore, so having a lot of different attributes in your grave is really not that easy to do anymore. And I do not play Appaloosa because I just don't think it's necessary anymore. Never really came up in testing, so I love Goddess. Goddess is the best card. 1 Ruler, 1 Herald, 1 Antis, 1 Beatrice, Abyss Dweller, Zeus, and then the Zeus package, plus double Mubeta Fafnir. 15 cards, pretty standard extra deck, I think. Maybe the not play Appaloosa is kind of different, I guess, but it is really not. As for the side deck that I chose to play, Triple Twin Twister, Duster, Reincarnation. There's a lot of back row in the Netherlands, and I'm kind of scared for anti-spell in order, so I wanted to play a quick play spell, so I didn't want to double down on the Lightning Storms. And this worked really well. Basically, I played against Eldritch in the last round, and it was just like already super easy because I had Megalith full that could pop like its entire back row, and game 2 and 3 it became even more easy. Yeah, I the thing is, like, what happened is he kind of sharked me. There was something that we weren't like agreeing on, and the judge ruled in his favor. But I should have won that game, and then I beat him like turn 3 in game number 3 as well. So basically, I 3-0'd the guy. So back row decks are really super easy for this deck. Now, 1 bell or double bell. If I go first, I'm kind of scared for the Cycle Reader, and 1 Lancia to search, triple Forbidden Droplets, triple or double Dark Ruler, no more. You can just pop your entire opponent's field, basically. Which is just super nice. So you can just like droplet and OTK, and if you draw a ruler, that's fine too. Then you just combo, and then you just destroy their entire field, which was really, really nice. And then the last cards that we play are double Drone Lockbird, because we do not really have any room. I thought that this would be better. I didn't really expect a lot of mirrors, so I didn't want to triple down on the Drone Lockbirds. So yeah, that's basically it for the deck. Overall, I was really happy with the performance. It's kind of sad that one of our teammates did not do that well as well. I do have the #1 deck profile up on my channel, which is Raphael Neven playing Dragon Link, and then Joshua Oosters with Eldritch, and Bart playing Eldritch, which I also have up on the channel, so definitely go check that out. Really interesting builds, and the link for Raphael's Dragon Link deck is in the description down below, because that doesn't really change that long. I like this list a lot. It's a lot more complicated. You really have to think about your turn, because there's so much you can do. If you sequence it wrong, you're gonna get punished. You're not gonna like miss value. Something else with this specific list is that room on your board placement is really important, because like having the Ophiel in a different zone or the Fool in the wrong zone, it's gonna be super difficult to fix later in your turn, especially since we do not play Appaloosa to make some additional room or to like play around the punishment of like misplacing cards in different zones. So maybe you have to play around with playing Appaloosa to kind of get the grips of with the deck. But yeah, it is a little bit more difficult than what we are used to, in my honest opinion. But I do really, really still enjoy this deck. I love this deck so much, and I'm gonna keep playing it. That was it for me. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, very important. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.